you don't have to model your life the way that the society that you live in tells you have to. Yeah. If you want something different, if you want to live differently, you can do that.
Hey, Remarkable Lifers, this is Craig.
They all know who you are. You've hogged up all of the most recent videos. So, this is KJ. Well, it's been 2 years since we moved to Ajijic, Mexico.
It has really been a life-changing 2 years, I will give you that. So for those of you who don't know, or if you're new here, we sold everything and moved to Mexico 2 years ago, 2022. And I mean, we sold everything. We sold cars, we sold furniture. We moved down here with like 6 boxes, a dog, and a dream. So, KJ, what has it been like for you?
Well, so I worked in corporate America. My entire adult life, I worked in corporate America. And I remember at 19 looking around at all of the adults and all of my mentors and everything, and realized that I didn't want to do this my whole life and essentially die at my desk like I saw a lot of these people doing. And at 19, I decided that I wanted to retire young. I wanted to move abroad. I wanted to experience other cultures and languages and all of that sort of stuff. And so I became singularly focused on that goal. I mean, I had a life, you know, I obviously had a life, met him, got married, you know, all kinds of stuff. I had a life. But as far as like hobbies or anything that, you know, brought a lot of joy to my life, I didn't really have much. I worked a lot. I managed my career. I drank too much. I ate really bad food. And that was about the extent of my life, and for a long time. And then in 2020, COVID hit, and things really changed for everybody. And I knew that the industry I was in was greatly impacted in a very different way than most people's were. We got busy. And I knew that was going to last for a couple of years, and then it would be over. And so when it came to an end, we moved here. And so the first year of moving here was hard. It was hard. I had to relearn my 30 years of thinking and this programming of how, you know, you have to do all these things, and you're taught when you live in the U.S. these are the things that you do, and you don't deviate from that, and this is how you live. And so I was really having to retrain my brain into getting out of that mode and into living my life and discovering who am I. And it's been a journey.
It has, and you struggled.
Yeah.
We both struggled.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about that. In very different ways, just adjusting to a whole new world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been very interesting. I'm trying to get into the more creative and artistic side of myself that I really thought didn't exist, and I'm finding out it does a little bit. And you know, making interpersonal relationships and being able to volunteer and get into things that I've always been interested in or wanted to be interested in. Now I'm just taking the chances and I'm just doing it.
Ceramics,
dance, stretching classes, trivia. I mean, I host a monthly trivia event.
He hosts trivia at Lucky Bar every month, and it is turned out to be quite popular.
Yeah.
So check out our Facebook page, and we post all the details there. So
it's fun, and through doing that, I'm learning more about video editing. All the magic y'all see here on YouTube, that's him. That's video editing. You want to see the tragic start? Go back to the beginning of our YouTube channel, and you'll see my video editing skills from a long time ago. I've gotten much better,
but he's picking that up and using that for the trivia and for other things that we're doing, and he's really growing his skills in it.
Yeah, and so I mean, what I would say is the biggest thing that I've learned is my suspicions at the age of 19 were 100% true. You don't have to model your life the way that the society that you live in tells you have to. Yeah. If you want something different, if you want to live differently, you can do that. Yeah. That's really what I wanted to. That's been my journey.
For me, I think it's been, and that's a very good point, because that's something that I've really discovered too, is that I can be who I want to be. There's only one Craig, and I can be the best Craig I can be, the one I want to be. And for me, that's really included getting a little bit more artistic, taking control of my... You're dripping everywhere.
I know. That I filled the water bottle up too much. But got my good... Go find your Truly Remarkable Life water bottle.
Yeah.
I actually love it.
But yeah, so what was I saying? I don't even remember now.
We were talking about, living your life
differently. Oh, yeah. So I can be artistic. I can create things. I created a lot of the logos for our merch, and I created our logo, and I create these videos, and I edit them, and I'm getting better at the videos. It's a whole new world. Okay, I'm gonna get blocked, but no.
You might get canceled for that.
Yeah, I might get canceled. But yeah, it's a whole new world where I am really having to redefine who I thought I was, and what is okay, and how to live my life the way I want to live it. And for me, that's been artistic and getting involved with things that are meaningful. Like I volunteer for Ahihi Cares. And then, upcoming, doing something I never thought I would do. I was tapped for this. I did not. This has not been a goal of mine, really.
This is a total Stefan moment.
Yeah, he's having a moment. So I was asked by a local charity organization, the Rainbow Alliance here, to be drag formed. So that's right. So keep watching. Stay tuned. Never thought this would happen in my life. Had no plans to do this. But some local drag performers are going to transform me, and I'm apparently going to be a new person for a night. So we'll see how that goes. It's for an excellent cause, Poco a Poco, which provides supplies and tuitions and things like that for school children who can't afford it. And so I love that.
And did you know that in a few weeks I'm going to transform into something?
That's right.
I'm going to transform into a zombie.
Yes.
In the recreation of Michael Jackson's Thriller video.
It's a Thrill the World. The Thrill the World event.
Yeah, and we're gonna do the Thriller zombie dance out on the Malecon here in Ahihi, and that's gonna be, since it's upcoming, that's going to be on October the 26th. I think it starts at 4-ish. Get on the social medias, Facebook, find out. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Come and watch me try to dance.
He's not young in every way. He said, get on the social medias.
Yes. Did I do that? Oh my gosh.
That's wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
Embrace it. We've got a whole new world that we're living in, and sometimes you wake up in the morning after you've done something big like this, move to another country, quit your jobs, and 2 years later you wake up and you look out at the mountains and you go, wow, we did it. You just walk around town and wonder sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, not all the time, but a lot of times.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really neat. So I want to address or kind of talk about what this channel is really about. Okay, I know we live in Ajijic, Mexico. We moved abroad. We did all kinds of things that are kind of big, and people like to follow that. This channel is called Truly Remarkable Life for a reason. Okay, I know. It's not, a lot of people who watch it are really looking for information, and we try to give good information about what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Because that is important. But this is not just for people who want to move to Ajijic, Mexico. It's not just for people who want to move to Mexico. It's not just for people who have retired already. It's for people who want to think differently, learn new ways of doing things, what's out there in this world that fit your goals, your dreams, the things that you want. And we're trying to use our life as an example of that and share it with you. And we love doing that, and we love giving you information about Ajijic.
Yes.
But the world's bigger than Ajijic, and we know that. For you, we don't know what it is for you.
Yeah, Ajijic is our home. it's where we live now, and that's wonderful. This is a great magical. It's truly a magical place. But yeah, we want to show people how to think differently and live your life differently, and you don't have to be in that corporate drag race all the time. You can live differently. Now, if you are interested in moving to Ajijic or visiting or whatever, check out our website, because we're actually offering a lot of services that we can help you with on that. But think about, if you're I know, I'm the consummate salesman.
He's the consummate salesman, but hey, a boy's got to do what a boy's got to do. This isn't, we're doing a lot of work here, and and we have a lot of information to share, and time is limited, and so it helps us to kind of understand who really wants and needs these things and scheduling it and all of that.
We need to pay the rent.
I feel like one of those videos with the dogs and the sad music.
No, but seriously, if your dream is to retire at 55 and you want to move to Southeast Asia, this channel's still for you. If you want to work in corporate America and work until you're 70 years old, but you really have this artistic side and you want to volunteer and do all this other kind of stuff, you just don't know how to take that step. This channel's for you. It's for everyone. I mean, it really is. Everyone who wants to think and live their life in a way differently than they are now.
Yeah, it really is. And now, and it's about you. And I look at the camera and I sit here and what I really try to do is remember that somebody's watching this that is asking, just help me, I need information. So we try to make sure our information's accurate. Or maybe you're just entertained by us because we're not right.
We're not right.
So we try to give you all of us. And that's one of the things that going forward, and I think going into this next year, I really want to focus on is giving you more of who we really are and that behind the scenes, not quite so polished, what it's really like. The good, the bad, the ugly, the frustrations and the wins and all of it, because it's going to apply to any big decision that you want to make in your life, any big move, any country, any place. There's a certain amount of that stuff that it's a common thread.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that brings us to the future. So, sitting here at 2 years, we're starting to look at what's the future hold for us, but also what's the future hold for our channel. We're growing, more people are showing interest, and the topics that we're talking about are getting a little more diverse. And so I want to just kind of look at, I look back at some of our videos and it's like, wait, are we just the tourism department for Ajijic? No, we live here. That's why it's about Ajijic.
Yeah, we look back at some of our videos. Are we trying to recruit gay people to move to Ajijic? Yes.
But not officially, no. Really, this channel is for everybody. This channel is for
absolutely everybody. But what I will say is there is a wonderful, thriving LGBTQ community here, and if you are a member of the community, an ally, anything like that, this is really a wonderful place to go. There's Puerto Vallarta, which is just 4 hours away, but it gets hot.
Yeah,
it gets hot there. And some of us aren't in our 20s anymore, and we need a little bit of a slower pace of life. And so this is a wonderful place to consider.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's, low humidity most of the year. I don't know about you, but the older I get, humidity is heavy.
The older I get, climate. It's not just humidity. Climate is a major freaking thing.
It really is. It really is.
I'm like waking up every morning to 70 degrees and having my coffee. And
beautiful day today.
It's amazing.
The perfect day today. And we're like, what?
Yeah.
This is like the perfect day to record this video, too. But, we've also had done a video, should you move to Mexico? We're not telling you to move to Mexico. We're not telling you to move anywhere. Maybe what's important to you is, downsizing your house or changing your job or taking up a new hobby or just finding something that gives you meaning. And that's what all of this is about. That's what this is about.
You do not have to move abroad from the country that you live in. You do not have to leave it to live your truly remarkable life.
No.
I've met people in my life that are living in a small house and they have a garden and they're with their grandkids and they are living their best, truly remarkable life and they love it. And that is wonderful.
It is.
And they get to live maybe a little vicariously. Maybe they can't travel or whatever. They get to see some of this stuff and they're on YouTube. So, it's live your truly remarkable life.
So I don't know that much is going to change about our channel going forward. Of course, we always try to make it more professional, more, easier to watch, edit it better, give it a good angle for you guys. But then we also want to start adding things like new places, different cities in Mexico.
Yeah.
Sharing with you a little bit about some of the activities that we've gotten involved in and how that all transpired. And really, from a more personal angle, telling you how that feels, and what was scary about it. Because, it's great to sit here and tell you, oh, this is a great city, you should move here. But there's some things that you know, personally inside, you're like, what am I doing? Or you wake up one day and you go, oh my gosh, I sold my house and I moved to another country.
Or you're driving down the street. You're driving down the streets here for like the 4th or 5th time that you know, in a day, and you're like, I just want a smooth street.
Yeah. Has its pluses.
I just want to be on a smooth street.
You know I'm going to cut that out and put that at the very beginning.
No, I know it's going to end up being a reel.
Exactly.
See what I do for y'all? You see my public humiliation?
It's okay. Anyway, so one of the things for me is, since we moved here, I've met so many people. All of these foreigners that live here have a story, and you start talking to people and you realize that all of these people gave up their lives in another country. Some go back and forth. Some live part of the year. Some gave it up completely, like we did, and just moved with one box or a suitcase. But everybody has that in common here. But all of the stories are different. You know, all of those stories are a little bit different for different reasons. Some people feel it was necessary for their mental health. Some people did it because they needed a cheaper place to live. Some people did it because they love this country. They love the culture. Some people never thought they would do it, and
some people just wanted to experience something different. You know,
they just wanted to do something.
But
different.
yeah, the vast majority, the overwhelming majority of foreigners here have they have those kinds of stories, and it's neat and it's very interesting. Yeah. And hopefully we're going to be bringing y'all some of those.
Yeah, we would love to start doing that. Yeah, sharing first person with those stories to let you hear a little bit more about the reality and what it's like for different people.
Yeah.
And it reminds me, because when we first started really, really looking for a different way of living, we ran across this YouTube channel, which they've now shut down for personal reasons. They had kids and things happened and blah, blah, blah. But
we'll understand why that here in a minute.
But we decided we wanted to buy an RV and travel around the country. And we watched that channel for years. We followed everything they did. Oh my gosh, we went to RV shows. You can look back and see some of them.
Yeah.
And we had a blast doing it. And then
we even talked to them. I mean, we talked to them on Messenger.
Yeah. We got involved to the point where we actually reached out to them and had meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
And it got to the point, then we got to COVID. And at the time, we were living in a 900 square foot house. All of a sudden, we're both working in the same room.
By the way, hi Josh and Kaylee. If y'all are watching, y'all helped inspire us to do that. I'm actually getting a little choked up. Yeah. Hi Josh and Kaylee. Y'all.
Me too.
You inspired.
Josh, I wish they'd been able to keep it up, and I wish they'd been able to do it. They had some unfortunate situations, but their journey was amazing.
Their journey is beautiful and has gone in another direction.
It is, and I'm so happy, and I hope they're happy and wonderful.
Yes,
doing wonderful. But they inspired us so much. But the whole point is that ended up, COVID, and we realized we couldn't spend that much time together in a small space. So we needed a different plan, and we shifted that plan over the next couple of years into this. But that inspiration was there.
Yes.
And it never left us. And we hope that by watching our story, you get a little bit of that for yourself, whatever it means to you. Mm-hmm. So that brings us to the really important part. The most important part is thank you.
Thank you.
We want to express our gratitude to you guys for not only the past 2 years, but some of you have been with us when we were real amateurs back in the day.
Remember those videos I told you that I edited? Yeah, some of y'all have been around since then.
Plus 5-6 years. There's some fun stuff out there, but we were just getting our bearings. But you guys have really made the difference. You're the reason that we continue to do this. Your likes, your shares, your subscribes to our channel shows us that you guys are here. We have people who follow us just for the events sometimes.
I mean, people come to town and reach out to us, and if we can, we'll go have coffee with them or something. And they tell us their stories. People stop us in the streets and they tell us their stories about how something they saw on YouTube or our channel really impacted them and made them shift their focus and everything. And that's so beautiful. And I can't say thank you enough, because those interactions changed my life.
They changed my life too. Yeah, they changed my whole way of thinking. My whole way of operating that day is just different. So it puts meaning behind what we're doing, and I think that meaning is about all of us in this community that we're kind of creating. And I think it's great that you all are along for the ride for whatever reason you're here. But if you want to help us out and help us grow and get more people that might be sitting out there wondering, I want you to think about somebody's out there like trying to figure this out. What do I do? I'm not happy. I want to change things. I've never seen anybody that's done this, that I knew. Refer them to our channel.
Share our videos.
Share our videos. Tell them about it. I'm not saying that we're the be-all, end-all, but if we can offer them a little bit of a community, and that's wonderful. And
we're two guys with a camera and some microphones.
Don't tap it, then you're going to hear it.
Oh.
But yeah, I put my microphone on my hat. But anyway, if you're wondering what that is, these are wireless microphones. And I want to say thank you. Now that we're talking about that, thank you to our Buy Us a Taco members, because your subscriptions to our behind-the-scenes videos and the behind-the-scenes goings-ons, private Facebook group, all of that stuff, thank you.
Yes.
You've improved the quality of this channel for everybody. And it's not just about us. So thank you so much.
We really, really appreciate it. Even single donations on the Buy Me a Taco have really helped.
Yeah, and there's some days I've been working so hard, and then a little Buy Me a Taco thing will come in, and I'm like, somebody likes me. They really like me. Sally Field,
right?
1988. Anyway,
so we hope that this has been a fun and informative video for everybody, and I hope that whenever we use our tagline, that maybe it'll have a little bit of a different meaning to you, and it'll mean more of what we mean behind it.
Yes.
So with that, are you ready?
Yeah. If you haven't already,
go find your truly remarkable life.
Thank you. We love you guys.
Thank you. Love y'all.